everyone, it's Cara Whedbee with Simply Magical Vacations by Cara, your favorite magical vacation specialist, coming to you live for our Friday News live show. Today is, let me think about it, Friday, May 3rd. That's right, because tomorrow is May the 4th, which is why I entitled the show, May the 4th Be With You. So I'm wearing my porg shirt today. Porgs are my spirit animal. I got this from my friends at Method to the Magic. So thanks, Melissa. So I love my shirt. So I'm wearing my pork shirt and I'm wearing my light up Star Wars ears. See, it has like TIE fighters and the Death Star. There's some other ships over here flying. So anyway, those are going to be going for the show. But tomorrow is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. I'm even going to a Star Wars concert that our symphony is putting on. I'm so excited. It's going to be such a fun day. So just wanted to share that with you. If you are going to Disneyland, May 2nd, yesterday was your day to make reservations if you were staying off property to May 31st through June 23rd to get your reservation to go into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And if you did not do that within the first 2 hours that window was open, you did not get one. So those are all completely gone. So if you don't have your reservation, the only way you can get it is to book a stay. And there are still stays available in the 3 on-property resort hotels from May 31st to June 23rd at Disneyland. So if you did want to go and you want a guaranteed reservation, that's the only way to do it now because all the other reservations are gone. May the 4th be with you. So let's do a review, shall we, of the Norwegian Joy. This is the Yeti they gave us on the ship. Some of our swag, the U.S. inaugural. I went to the Los Angeles inaugural of the Norwegian Joy, and I know y'all have seen all of that on my page because I'm posting a video a day of some videos I've taken, and I'm posting all the pics. They're all on there now. You can search my albums, or you can just search my feed, because I did that just recently, like last night. So you can search through all those things. They gave us this lovely lanyard for the inaugural, and it's really cool because it says on it, Norwegian Joy, and it has the colors on the ship on it, so that's pretty cool. And what I like about this lanyard, and there was my key card, what I like about this lanyard is that you can pull the key card out, so Norwegian knows that they usually make you take your card out, so that was very nice that they gave us this lanyard that just has an open top like that, so you can pull out your card. But the doors on the Norwegian Joy had the like they were like the ones on Disney Cruise Line where you just put your card up against the front thing on your door and it opens the door. You don't have to take your card out and stick it in like you had to on the Epic. So that was nice. Let me show you some of the things I got. This came with my Yeti. We're so grateful you got to come on the inaugural sailing, and there's a postcard, the picture of the Joy on there. And this was my boarding documents that you have to print out. So that is what you show them when you first get there, along with your passport or birth certificate and ID, whatever you're doing, if it's a closed circuit sailing or not. Waiting for us in the room was this envelope and an invite from my BDM to go to dinner and to Footloose that night. They'd already pre-made us reservations, and our dinner was at Food Republic, so all the pictures for that are on my page as well. It is an Asian fusion restaurant that is really high tech. You order off of a tablet, and everybody gets to pick 4 dishes off the menu, and that can include dessert, or if you don't want dessert, you could pick 4 of the other dishes. They have sushi, they have main dishes, they have desserts. It's really cool, and it was very good, and they accommodated my allergies very well, which is hard for Asian. So he even cooked on a whole separate portion of the grill so that none of my food touched the soy sauce that was on the other parts of the grill, and he made me my own vegetable broth because he said the chicken broth had soy in it, which I can't have. So he was a wonderful chef. His name was Alejandro, and he did a great job. So that was at Food Republic on the Joy, which is one of their specialty restaurants. This is a brochure they gave us when we toured the Haven, which is the concierge level on any Norwegian ship, which means it's all butler. So you have a butler and you have concierge service, and you've seen these pictures, but this is the Haven courtyard. and their pools and their hot tubs. But the roof, see, the roof is gone here, is retractable. So that's pretty cool. They have their own restaurants, and you're also allowed to bring people who are not in the Haven with you to the restaurant, and then there's just a cover charge they pay for their meal. Everybody gets robes and slippers if you're staying in the Haven. It has the layouts of the rooms, which again, you can see on the pictures that I posted. We got to tour the whole Haven and most of the rooms. They have their own lounge in the Haven, their own deck, their own lounge chairs, their own restaurant. There's really no need to leave the Haven. And they have their own reserved seating, as we saw in the Footloose show, for all the shows, and lounge chairs by the pool and whatever. So the Haven has a ton of benefits, that is for sure. Let's see. Ooh, fold outs. So I've got this lovely Haven brochure, so you decide if you want to book on the Haven, on the Joy or the Bliss. They're exactly the same ship, so if you're wanting to do that, they are going to Alaska, Panama Canal, and Western United States, so Los Angeles, sailings that go to the Mexican Riviera. Then also in our stateroom was a welcome on board from the president and CEO of Norwegian Cruise Lines, obviously with a picture of the Joy on it. This was in our welcome packet that we got when we checked in. And then they also gave us a copy of the ship map in that welcome packet, which a picture of this is in the pictures that I posted on the page. This letter, which is also posted on the page, for people with food allergies. They're just acknowledging that they have received them, and here's the extensions or places you can go to talk to them specifically to pre-order things. Which they did a great job, like I said, for me. They always do, Norwegian. You can watch my video on my review of Norwegian Cruise Line versus Disney Cruise Line to see how much better I think Norwegian handles food allergies. And then finally, this was disembarkation, our instructions for that. So that was pretty cool. And then this, I got the stuff for, this shows us that we could have gone on our television in our room too to figure out what our dining and show confirmation times were. And then finally, I got the stuff for the kids' clubs, which my kids had been in the kids' club when we went on our Epic cruise in March. But they split them up. It's ages 3 to 17. So ages 3 to 5 are called the Turtles. And I have pictures of all these on my page too. It's a typical Alaska cruise, 7-night Alaska cruise, shows what the kids' activities are going to be for each day. So that's also on the page. And then the Seals are ages 6 to 9. And I have pictures of what their rooms look like on the page as well in Splash Academy. And then the Dolphins are ages 10 through 12. And then the Entourage is the teen club, and that's within the Galaxy Pavilion, which is their virtual reality gaming room. And the Entourage is ages 13 to 17. And then they gave me an example of what the rules and their policies and what they have you sign when you register your kids on the first day of the cruise. So that is what I had. The Norwegian Joy is a gorgeous ship. It was in Asia. They revitalized it, and now it's going to be sailing, like I said, Alaska cruises in the summer, then late summer, fall, it's going to be on the Mexican Riviera on the West Coast, and then Panama Canal to come back, and then the Caribbean. So that is what the Joy is. Hey, Judith, good to see you. I hope you're starting to feel better. I'm sorry you're sick. So hopefully you guys will get to experience the Joy. And if you would like to do that, let me know. I've got clients sailing on it actually within the next 10 days to Alaska, and they got the free and reduced airfare. It's $99 per person to go to Vancouver and back with the reduced airfare out of Dallas. So that is not bad at all. You're welcome. So I think that the Joy and the Bliss are great options for going to Alaska or Western, Mexican Riviera sailings, or if you're wanting to do a Panama Canal cruise, those are so much fun. So it's going to do a couple of those as well. So if you're interested in sailing on the Joy, let me know. I'd be happy to get you booked on it, but you're going to see all the pictures and all the videos I have from it on my page. So if you have any questions, just let me know, but I'm very grateful to Norwegian for letting me do that, inviting me to get to have that experience. All right, so let's get to the actual news. And I've done it again. You need to go, Judith. And there's so many options. That's the thing, is deciding which cruise line to go on, because Norwegian has the Joy and the Bliss sailing up there. Royal Caribbean has several ships sailing up there, Oasis class ships with the North Star capsule you can go up in 360 feet up in the air and see everything, which in Alaska you want to see. Then there's Princess Cruise Lines, which has been sailing in Alaska for 50 years. There's Disney Cruise Line, which, you know, if you love Disney, you would love a Disney cruise to Alaska. So it just depends on what kind of experience you want to have. Celebrity Cruise Line sails in Alaska, so lots of different experiences to have. Okay, so let's get to the news for today, shall we? I had to go get it. I had my phone charging. All right. So this was announced just the other day, and I was kind of shocked by this announcement. Not this one. Let's start with the other stuff that happened before I got on the ship. I'm just making sure I'm going back far enough. Okay. Avengers Endgame, this is not going to be shocking for anybody, had a really good opening at the box office last weekend. Avengers Endgame brought in a record-breaking $350 million domestically and $859 million internationally, resulting in a total worldwide box office return of $1.2 billion. Wow. So, way to go, Endgame. I watched it. You can watch my review of it, no spoiler review, on my last video. Yeah, that is true, Judith. The Disney Cruise Line is more expensive in Alaska than the others. I will say they do have a discount going right now, 20% off their Alaska cruises, though. Disney's Art of Animation Resorts, the lobby floor is being replaced in a multi-phase project through September 7th, which has already begun. So if you're staying at Art of Animation, you're going to notice some construction. They're redoing all the flooring in their lobby. Okay, so there is a new special offer that is randomly being offered to people who are already booked for summer vacations at Walt Disney World. I have not gotten one of these for any of my clients. I've seen nothing on the Disney Travel Agent website about this. I saw this on blogmickey.com, so I'm not really sure who gets to do this. But if you do get lucky enough to do it, Disney is rolling out a new offer for guests booking a summer stay at Walt Disney World that allows them to book FastPass Plus at multiple theme parks on the same day, only if you have a park hopper ticket, okay? So if you book a package that includes a 5-day or longer ticket with park hopper option, that is when this might kick in. And again, it's random. They're only offering it to random people. You'll get an email. This applies to most days between June 2nd and August 28th. Select guests who have previously visited Walt Disney World will receive a unique offer code via email that will allow them to pre-select their fast passes at multiple parks on the same day. The email says, to enjoy extra flexibility while planning your stay and extra enchantment while you're here, just upgrade to a package that includes a 5-day or longer theme park ticket with a park hopper option, because when you do, you'll receive access to Disney FastPass Plus service for pre-arrival planning for multiple theme parks on the same day. If you don't qualify for this offer, well, I've already gotten your fast passes anyway for summer. I'm not real sure. For most people anyway. I've already done through June and the first part of July. But that's interesting, because if you have a park hopper in the past, and I get this question a lot, can we book, our 3 fast passes at different parks? And I have to say no, because they've never let you do that in the past. You have to book your 3 in advance at one park, even if you have a park hopper ticket. So what this is saying is they're doing an experiment for people who have been before to get the chance to book their 3 advanced fast passes at different parks if they have a 5-day or longer park hopper ticket. So that's just interesting. I don't know. I think that's nice to offer. I wonder if that means you could book 3 tier 3 fast passes at 3 different parks. I don't know. But I have not gotten this email. None of my clients have. So I don't know how to tell you if it works or not. But that's something I saw on blogmickey.com this week. All right, so the Disney Villains After Hours tickets are now on sale for the events this summer, and the dates are, and these are all at the Magic Kingdom, June 6th, 13th, 20th, and 27th, July 1st, 11th, 18th, and 25th, and August 1st and 8th. These are all Thursday nights, with the exception of July 1st, which is a Monday. The event officially runs from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. each night, but ticket holders can enter the Magic Kingdom as early as 7. Tickets for Disney Villains After Hours are $139 plus tax in advance per person person or $144 plus tax on the event night. Annual pass holders and Disney Vacation Club members can take advantage of a $30 discount and purchase tickets for $109 plus tax. So those tickets are now on sale. If you're going to be there those dates and you would like to do that, let me know. I can add those tickets to your package. A new house has been revealed for Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando. This one is cool. It's Universal Monsters, an all-new haunted house. So it's based on their monsters. So let me read you what they say about it. Terror is about to be unleashed with Universal Pictures' iconic Universal Monsters coming to Universal Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights. In this all-new haunted house, the world's most terrifying monsters unleash havoc, thirsty for anything and everything in their paths. As you try to escape to safety, you'll step into each monster's domain, but beware, they refuse to let anyone get out alive. Come face to face with Dracula in his gothic castle, the Wolfman in a dark Bavarian forest, and the man-made monster within Dr. Frankenstein's lab. And if you survive them, you still may encounter the vicious creature of the Black Lagoon, the ancient evil of the mummy, and more. Keep your eyes and ears open, as there is so much more to be announced for this year's event. So that's the newest house announced for Halloween Horror Nights in Universal's Orlando Park. This is 2 new Spirit jerseys that have just been released this week. They are Toy Story Spirit jerseys. One of them is Sheriff Woody and the other is Buzz Lightyear. You know how much I love Spirit jerseys, so that may have to get at least one of those, maybe both, who knows. Today, and I shared this particular live video. They did a live video from Disney California Adventure in Disneyland today showing Fancy Nancy is now meeting at Disney's Hollywood Studios and at Disney's California Adventure in Hollywoodland. So if your kid likes Disney Junior and likes Fancy Nancy, she's meeting now. They can meet her, and she's in the live Disney Junior live shows as well. And yes, Spirit jerseys, Judith. And they are, you need to get John. Is he on here? We need to get John. He needs to get us some. The Buzz Lightyear one's really cute, but so's the Woody one. I don't know. I might need both, but they are very cute. All right, this was the shock to me. Okay, there's been a new restaurant announced. It was Hollywood Studios' 30th anniversary on Wednesday, May 1st. And so they revealed a new logo, which I was kind of surprised by. But they also revealed that the day before that a new restaurant is coming to Toy Story Land. It's called Roundup Rodeo Barbecue Restaurant, and it's coming right behind the Giant Woody. When you first walk into Toy Story Land, right behind Giant Woody to the right there is going to be this restaurant. Today we've got some rootin' news for you. There's a brand new table service restaurant coming to Toy Story Land at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Upon entering Andy's backyard, your clients are magically transformed to the size of a toy. Let's see. So this is what this restaurant looks like. This is the concept art. And supposedly it's made out of 3 cardboard boxes that Andy tapes together and puts in his backyard and puts some of his favorite toys in there, but they're all like in a rodeo. So you'll see like Bo Peep and her sheep are like acting like they're at a rodeo. And then the dinosaurs here, Triceratops. And so a lot of Woody's friends are in this place, and you can see it's very colorful. Very bright primary colors, kid colors. So that's coming to Toy Story Land, a brand new table service restaurant. Exactly, Judith. It is so hot there. I love Woody's Lunchbox. I love the food there, but oh my goodness, there's no place to sit. And it's very hot. All right. Let me read what it says about it today. You'll soon discover a new play area has been set up, and this time it's a rodeo, but of course, being Andy, it certainly isn't a usual rodeo. Using 3 cardboard boxes cut and taped together, Andy has created a new rodeo arena using some of his favorite toys, games, and play sets. And while some pieces are definitely Western themed, what makes this rodeo special is the broad assortment of toys that have been brought together to create a fun, colorful mashup atmosphere that only a child could create. Once inside, you will be able to be surrounded by all of the rodeo festivities in action, as well as Western Town and train station playsets. And you just might spot some of your favorite Disney Pixar characters scattered throughout the restaurant in the form of toys and game pieces, including a toy version of Jessie riding on the back of Trixie, the pull toy, and unique toy versions of Bo Peep and her sheep, all who appear to be performing in a rodeo together. This immersive restaurant will surround your clients with a kaleidoscope of toys, games, and play sets, providing yet another unique, fun, family-friendly dining experience that could only be had in Toy Story Land. So they're going to give us more news on this, but it doesn't mention characters. So I'm really disappointed in that, because another place that's really hot, Judith, in that land is the character meets, because the lines are all outside when you're trying to meet a character, and they're long lines. So when you're trying to meet Buzz or Woody and Jesse or whoever in the land, they're all meet and greets that are like outside, just in a line in the heat, which is mostly what Florida feels like. So I can't imagine why this would not be a character dining experience, but they didn't mention it in the description that I just read you. They mentioned that they were going to have stationary, like cardboard type cutout versions of these toys, but they didn't mention that they were going to have the actual characters come and meet you. And I feel like if it's going to be a table service credit, they should. And they could make a ton of money off of that. Why, Disney? Why would there not be characters at this? I don't understand. I sure hope there are. I sure hope I'm wrong on that and you just haven't said it yet. So it's just, I don't understand. And Bo Peep's supposed to start meeting this summer too, because in her new outfit that she's in the new movie that comes out this June. So again, I don't know why you wouldn't have this be a character dining experience. And then that way you would have another choice that boys would like for a character dining experience, not just girls, because most of the character dining things are princesses. No offense, I like princesses, but my son doesn't. So it would be nice if there were more character meals that were boys. And I thought there was going to be a table service Star Wars character and restaurant, but apparently that's only going to be in the Star Wars hotel now. So that didn't happen. So if they're going to build this thing, please make it a character dining experience so that our boys have characters to meet. Thank you. End of rant. Okay, so with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opening on May 31st at the Disneyland Resort, you'll have an opportunity to travel to a galaxy far, far away to live out your own Star Wars adventure. May the 4th, special celebrations are happening in Tomorrowland at Disneyland Park, including limited time food, beverage, and merchandise offerings. You can jump to light speed with the return of Hyperspace Mountain, the popular Star Wars themed overlay. I hope that's still there when we're there in July, because last time it was still going when we were there in June, and it was so much fun. Captain Phasma and a small legion of stormtroopers will make their way through Tomorrowland in an incredible display of the Force in March of the First Order. Regardless of whether you are supporters of the First Order or the Resistance, you can snap a picture at a special photo opportunity in Starcade. Galactic Grill and Alien Pizza Planet, well, apparently that's officially the new name of that place out there. They are going to be serving up Star Wars inspired snacks that are out of this world. Guests can grab a dark side chicken sandwich or an outer rim pasta. You can mark the day with a novelty stein, sipper, or popcorn bucket inspired by Star Wars icons. Additional details on this delicious surprises and more will be shared later this weekend, which it's tomorrow. Guests can also pick up souvenirs from Star Trader or Launch Bay, such as a t-shirt, hat, or limited edition pin that all say, "May the 4th be with you." Disney has just released some information on delicious treats that are coming to the Magic Kingdom the month of June. Let's talk about them. A Mickey Celebration Donut. And by the way, you're going to notice a theme here. It's a theme of donuts. Mickey Celebration Donuts, which are going to be available starting May 9th, are as a yeast donut with your choice of strawberry, vanilla, or chocolate frosting with sprinkles. Oh, Pinocchio Village House has a Tangled Eclair, which is going to be available starting May 9th. It's an eclair filled with dulce de leche and topped with white chocolate cream, sugar flowers, and a chocolate frying pan. And this is courtesy of WDWNT.com. Look at that. That's going to be cute. Let's see. Sunshine Tree Terrace has a Wish Granted Donut. Available May 1st through June 30th. A glazed donut coated in gold sugar and topped with a chocolate lamp piece and blue cotton candy. That one's kind of cool looking. The next one is Storybook Treats, and it's Minnie's Cookie Dough Sundae, which is available starting May 9th as well. Soft serve ice cream topped with whipped cream, hot fudge, edible cookie dough, and a chocolate mini bow. Oh, and look, the cookie dough looks like ears. And then the next one is going to be at Casey's Corner, a celebration brownie available May 1st through June 30th. A brownie topped with a buttercream icing and a chocolate piece featuring Mickey Mouse. That looks to me like a sugar cookie. I wouldn't know that was a brownie unless they said so. At Anti-Gravity's Galactic Goodies, Mickey Milkshake will be available May 1st through June 30th. A strawberry milkshake topped with yellow cotton candy and a Mickey marshmallow straw. That's colorful anyways. And then finally, Cosmic Rays, Starlight Cafe is gonna, and Golden Oak Outpost, and Columbia Harbor House, and Friars Nook are all gonna have this one. It is a Mickey's Push Pop, available May 1st through June 30th. A birthday cake layered with confetti sprinkles and buttercream. And this is what it looks like. There it is. Cake Push Pop. There are more details that have been given to us about Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway that were announced at the Hollywood Studios 30th anniversary event, courtesy of Scott Gustin on Twitter. The attraction will feature a brand new story, but the inspiration for the attraction is based on a Disney short entitled A Flower for Minnie. The pre-show will feature an all-new short called Perfect Picnic. Pictures of the locomotive ride vehicle were shared as well. The same whistle that was used for Steamboat Willie in 1928 in that cartoon, that sound will also be used for the sound of Goofy's train in the ride. And here is the marquee for the new ride. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. It's all like, it's hard to see because it's like neon lights. Yeah, there. That's what the new marquee is going to look like, replacing the Great Movie Ride. Bye, Judith. Have fun at work. Hope you make it through without feeling too bad. See you later. You can rewatch it later. Okay, so here's some updates from Universal Orlando Resort. Raptor Encounter is now located near the Pizza Predatoria in Jurassic Park. Now, Universal has not mentioned why they're moving all this stuff around, but if you're there, you can clearly see that they're working on some sort of construction. Supposedly, it's a new Jurassic Park type ride, but they have not announced it yet. The Today Cafe soft opening happened April 25th for annual pass holders. It will actually open, we've got the date now, May 16th. So the Today Cafe officially opens May 16th. Hogwarts Express will be closed on May 7th for planned maintenance. Universal Orlando's Cinematic Celebration, which is their nighttime water show, will be closed from April 29th through May 8th for its seasonal maintenance. Universal Volcano Bay's Kala and Tanwi Serpentine Body Slides will be closed from May 14th through May 17th for maintenance. And the holidays at Universal Orlando have been announced. We talked about that a couple weeks ago, November 16th through January 5th of 2020. As previously announced, Chris Willis will compose the theme for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. The entire ride is being scored like a movie. How cool! Star Wars fans can start to feel the Force before Galaxy's Edge opens on May 4th because of Hyperspace Mountain. We actually just discussed that. Okay, app updates. Disneyland Paris. It has a brand new version of their app out, and you know what it looks like? It looks like My Disney Experience. So all of the apps look the same now. The Disneyland app just got an update. My Disney Experience got an update. Disneyland Paris app now got an update. So make sure you go out and update your apps, kids, because they're all updated and they all look the same now, no matter which one you click on. Let's see. Yeah, Disneyland got one. My Disney Experience got one. Also, Royal Caribbean updated their app to show the new maps for Perfect Day at Coco Cay. So if you have the Royal Caribbean app, you need to update that one as well. If you have little ones, you may already know that there are plenty of activities and attractions for them to experience at the Disneyland Resort. One of the most popular shows is Disney Junior Dance Party at Disney's California Adventure Park, where the littlest guests shake it off and laugh themselves silly with Vampirina, Dog McStuffins, Timon, and more. Even Mickey and Minnie Mouse from Mickey and the Roadster Racers drive in from Hot Dog Hills to join the fun. And to make things even more exciting, this Friday, which is today, the cast of Disney Junior Dance Party are throwing a one-time bash to welcome their friend Fancy Nancy, the beloved new Disney Junior friend who will meet and greet guests on Sunset Boulevard at Disney California Adventure Park. So they did a live stream of that this morning. I shared it on my personal Facebook page. If you didn't get to see it, you can rewatch it. Disney Junior's animated family comedy, Fancy Nancy, follows 6-year-old Nancy, whose imagination and enthusiasm for all that is exquisite transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, from her vast vocabulary to her creative and elaborate attire. Nancy uses ingenuity and resourcefulness to exemplify that even if life doesn't always go as planned, it still can be fabulous. I'm seeing if there's anything here that I haven't told you already yet. There's new 30th anniversary merchandise, obviously, for Hollywood Studios for their 30th anniversary. There's a tumbler, a Magic Band, shirts, hats, etc. And the Wonderful World of Animation show started on Wednesday night, and it includes all of the animation from Pixar and Disney Animation Studios. I got to watch that on YouTube. If you want to see it, there are plenty of people who videoed it, and you can watch it on YouTube. Or if you want to wait till you get there, that's what I like to do, because it's really not the same thing watching it on video as seeing it live, seeing the projections and everything live. But it looks really cool. All right, so here's the new logo. I'm going to see if you can see this. It's kind of small because they did it as like a combination of pictures. So they put the new logo here, and then they put the Toy Story Land restaurant here, and then they put the concept art for the new nighttime show there. But this is the new logo. Let me put it up close and move it back, see if it... And it's even kind of blurry in the picture they sent. But the O is pretty straightforward, pretty straight up and down font. But the O's have characters in them. So this one's BB-8. Then there's Woody at the end here and Mickey next to him. So that's the new logo for Hollywood Studios. Now here's maybe a better picture of it. There. So this is the new logo. Disney's Hollywood Studios. There's new rain material, rain jackets, rain umbrellas, obviously, that are coming to the parks. There is a Disney Desserts collection, which is this one right here, and there is a Tiki Room collection. So if these are your favorites, then oh my goodness, get you some. And you know you need the rain gear in Disney World anyway. All right, Disney announced this yesterday, and I, again, did not know this was coming. Disney has just announced that reservations are now open for the new Signature Celebration Package, a dinner and fireworks dessert party package at the Magic Kingdom. Okay, just listen to what comes with this, and then the price. Light up the night with a regal feast, majestic suites, and the happily ever after fireworks spectacular. Beginning this August, so this begins in August, royal fans of all ages are invited to the first ever Signature Celebration Package at Cinderella's Royal Table, a premium event comprised of 3 unique experiences. Character dining inside Cinderella Castle, which is very hard to book, priority fireworks viewing, and a delightful dessert party, in addition to several sensational surprises. It's an extraordinary finale to your Magic Kingdom park visit and a great way to commemorate birthdays, anniversaries, or special occasions too. Your evening begins with a sumptuous dinner at Cinderella's Royal Table, where you'll be personally welcomed by Cinderella and Prince Charming. Okay, normally when you go eat at Cinderella's Royal Table, you only get to meet Cinderella. So already this is special because Prince Charming is there too. Attendees will receive keepsake menus as well as a complimentary glass of sparkling wine or a specialty beverage. You'll then indulge in a scrumptious starter such as a charcuterie platter and choose your main course from a delicious menu with options including braised pork chop and cauliflower, beef, or a fish of the day. Little ones will love the kid-friendly menu options, plus some of your favorite Disney princesses will stop by while you dine. So it's the regular Cinderella Castle character meal. With a beautiful box of Cinderella-inspired confections to take along with you. Next, you'll head to the West Plaza Garden Priority Viewing Area to watch Happily Ever After, a grand fireworks extravaganza sure to warm hearts as popular Disney songs help bring some of your best-loved tales to life. After the show, send your taste buds soaring at the After Fireworks Dessert Party, where you'll sample some pretty delicious dishes, including Cinderella-themed desserts, chocolate-dipped strawberries, hand-scooped ice cream, cupcakes, cookies, and more. It's the pièce de résistance to an incredible Disney park stay. The Signature Celebration Package includes Cinderella's Royal Table at Magic Kingdom Park, starting daily in August of 2019, $199 per adult plus tax and gratuities. So that, kids, is over $200 per adult for this package. So $199 per adult plus tax and gratuities, or $169 per child ages 3 through 9 actually, plus tax and gratuities. So $199 for adults plus tax and gratuities, or $169 per child 3 through 9 plus tax and gratuities. And it gets you a meal at Cinderella's Royal Table, some surprises in a confectionery box. You get to meet Cinderella and Prince Charming. You get to meet the princesses when you're up in the castle for dinner. You get to go and have priority specialty viewing in the garden area for Happily Ever After Fireworks Show, which is a great area to view them from. And then you get to go to the After Fireworks Dessert Party. Now, speaking value-wise, If you were to book Cinderella's Royal Table, it is a 2 table service credit restaurant, or you have to prepay to book it. But either way, gratuity is included. This gratuity is not, so that's going to be added to the $199 per adult. So that's roughly going to be about $65 a person-ish, especially for dinner, which is probably when they're going to do this. So you would have paid that amount. Then for the after fireworks dessert party for an adult, I believe it's around $80 a person. So if you put 80 and 65 together, it's 140 something. It would be cheaper if it's available for you to book Cinderella's Royal Table separately and book the after hours dessert party separately per person than it would be to do this, except that you get to meet Prince Charming in this and they give you some extra swag, you know, a box of confectionaries and whatever. So if you were having trouble getting a Cinderella's Royal Table reservation and you wanted to celebrate something and have this experience and all these other things come along with it, then this might be a good value for you. But if you bought those things separately, it would be cheaper. Separate theme park admission is required and not included in the package price. Alcohol is only served to guests on age 21 and older with a valid ID. Cancellations received within 48 hours of the event will be charged full price. All menu items and event experiences are subject to change or cancellation without notice. This new package is currently only offered during one seating at Cinderella's Royal Table, and reservations are limited and highly recommended. There is a new pop-up merchandise shop in coming to Toy Story Land as well. The shop is going to be at the exit of the Toy Story Mania attraction and will open later in May. Existing Toy Story items and items from Toy Story 4 product line will be available to guests in this shop again at the end of May. We don't know when the shop closes. It's going to be temporary, right next to Toy Story Mania there. This is going to be the shop right here. This is Toy Story Mania. So, I don't know. Going to have some merchandise from the new movie and already existing merchandise, which is just on a cart in Toy Story Land. Please excuse me. If you've been there, you know that there is no store. There was supposed to be an Al's Toy Barn, and it got cut in budget cuts for the land. This is the new collection of Lego minifigures. They're so cute. I've seen people already have the whole collection. I don't know how you did it. You would have had to buy many of those bags to get them all, but this is the new collection. So I screenshot this because I went on to the reservation site for Disneyland on May 2nd just to see how the site worked and what it was saying to people. And so I screenshot this answer. It says, if I don't get a reservation to visit Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland Resort, can I still wait in line to get into the land? No. Answer, no, period. It says right there. No, period. From May 31st, 2019 to June 23rd, 2019, only guests with valid theme park admission and a no-cost reservation subject to availability will be able to visit Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. There will not be any standby admission for access to the land during this period. Also, VIP tours will not be allowed into the land during that period at Disneyland. From May 31st to June 23rd, if you book a VIP tour, you wasted your money if you're trying to get into Galaxy's Edge because you will not get in during that period. Beginning June 24th, a separate reservation for the land will no longer be needed. However, capacity is limited. Admission to Disneyland Park, including Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and its experiences, may be restricted or unavailable depending on guest demand and other factors. No, period. There is no standby line in Disneyland during May 31st to June 23rd. So if you didn't get your reservation, sorry, you're not getting in. All right, take an epic Adventures by Disney vacation to Egypt where you'll marvel at the gilded treasures of King Tutankhamun, sure, and the Great Pyramids at Giza, explore the sprawling capital of Cairo, visit magnificent destinations along the Nile River, and bask on the beaches at Sharm el-Sheikh along the Red Sea. You'll be awed by the storied history of the people, places, and cultures of this ancient country. Adventures by Disney is doing a 10-day tour of Egypt. It's going to be offered in 2020 and 2021. There will be 25 meals included with your price and 22 sites you will be seeing on this 10-day adventure. Advance booking for this one begins May 14th, 2019 if you are a DVC member or Gold or platinum level Castaway Club status on Disney Cruise Line. General booking for the general public begins May 16th of 2019. And I got an email just right after this was announced. As a Disney Vacation Club member, you can enjoy bookings on 2020 Adventures by Disney trips before the general public on May 14th, including the new Egypt one, which includes a 3-night cruise down the Nile River, a trip to the Great Pyramids, or you could choose a different adventure from one of our 35 plus destinations, all with the unparalleled quality and fun you'd expect from Disney. All right, so beginning May 14th, you can book early for these 2020 adventures and save $750 per person on select departures. You must book by July 13th in order to save this. So if you're wanting to go to Egypt or one of the other Adventure by Disney trips in 2020 or 2021, I can book for you either early on the 14th or with everybody else on the 16th, and you can get on certain trips up to $750 discount per person if you book by July 13th. So if you're interested in one of those next year, let me know. These are for departures. This deal is for departures from February 17th of 2020 through March 14th of 2021, but it excludes river cruises, escapes, and Disney Cruise Line related packages. The Princess Breakfast at Auberge de Cendrillon will return to Disneyland Paris on July 1st. Guests can reserve their place via CRO or agents from May 7th and then via the Disneyland Paris website from the end of May. So if you want to go to eat at the Princess Breakfast in Disneyland Paris, it's coming back July 1st. All right. All the reservations are gone for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I'm sure you know that, and we've already talked about it. All right, here's another new dining experience. Get ready to celebrate the circle of life with a new limited time prefix dining experience inspired by The Lion King starting on June 30th of 2019. Join us as we toast to the popular film at Jiko, the cooking place. Now, Jiko is a signature 2-table service restaurant in Animal Kingdom Lodge in Jumbo House. So the main part of Animal Kingdom Lodge. Jiko is a signature restaurant, so it is very, very nice. It is a very nice restaurant. The food is very, very good. I've eaten there before. I highly recommend it. So that is where this particular dining package for The Lion King is going to be starting June 30th. Located at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, Jiko transports you to the heart of Africa with its vibrant spices, crackling wood-burning ovens, and a delicious blend of traditional African wines and cuisine, making it the perfect place for this special celebration. Starting June 30th, you'll be able to partake in an exclusive 3-course menu crafted as a one-of-a-kind culinary celebration of Simba's story. As the dinner progresses, wildly talented musicians will join in the fun, vibrant African melodies, as well as live performances of the award-winning movie soundtrack of The Lion King. The menu will feature dishes inspired by the Circle of Life. Nance Inyama, which is a story celebrating Simba's journey through life. Each dish follows our lion prince as he grows up, highlighting each stage of his life through unique flavors and spices. You'll start your meal off with the I Just Can't Wait to Be King starter, which is a dish featuring young Cedar Creek clam malata, potatoes, pomegranates, and a bone marrow finish. This dish symbolizes the playfulness of Simba's joyous childhood and his desire to one day become king. Moving to the main event, be prepared. Choose from 2 entrees, a bone-in ribeye with hibiscus, nettles, and fregula, or a lobster saucette with red shrimp, squid, mussels, and fragrant rice. These dishes are inspired by the Erie Elephant Boneyard and Simba's courage to persevere through trials and tribulations. So the first dish looks like this. Very creative. This is the Boneyard ones, inspired by the Boneyard, which looks like that if you've seen the movie. And the third course, Hakuna Matata, celebrates balance as Simba grows up and learns what is truly needed to successfully lead the Pride Lands. This dessert features caramelized orange, chocolate show, and a playful foliage. Pretty. Finally, finish off the evening with Can You Feel the Love Tonight? And reflect on your journey with a selection of friandises and teas to cap off your meal. Look at that, so cute. This limited time prefix menu will be available during the dinner period at Jiko, the cooking place, starting June 30th, in addition to Jiko's regular menu. Pricing is $65 per person, tax and gratuity not included, with the option to add your choice of 2 levels of wine pairings at an additional cost. For more information and to book reservations, tell your travel agent. So this starts June 30th at Jiko, $65 a person. That's really not that bad of a deal. When you consider that Chico is a 2 table service credit restaurant, signature dining restaurant, um, $65 a person, including not including taxes and gratuity, is only $5 more than Be Our Guests prefix menu in the Magic Kingdom, which is $60 a person, not including taxes and gratuity. And I have to say, Jico's way better. I mean, food quality wise, and what the menu and the chef there is way better than the one at Be Our Guest. So if you're going to be spending that much money, I'd go with the Lion King one. That's really cute and creative, and that's where I'd rather eat than Be Our Guest in the parks. So if you're going to spend the same amount of money or $5 more per person, go with Chico. That's just my opinion. In celebration of springtime and the 2019 Flower and Garden Festival, for a limited time, just this weekend, that's how limited this is, Minnie Mouse is hosting a garden party in the Odyssey Center at Epcot. There she is, little Minnie Mouse. I'm not really sure what this is. There's like a special dessert, and she's wearing a special dress with flowers on it, so you can get your picture taken with her. And it's only this weekend. So it's inside the Odyssey Center in Epcot every day, today through the 6th of May from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. There's also a cute flower wall, additional photo opportunity that's available just for the garden party. If you're planning on showing up to the garden party, but you forgot all your best floral dresses at home, don't worry, Minnie's got you covered there too. There's a special pop-up shop featuring a line of spring-inspired Dapper Day brand dresses and accessories that you can purchase so you can get your picture taken in a flower dress with Minnie Mouse and her flower dress. Last but not least, this cute little Minnie's Garden Dessert Party priced at $7 is also available in the Odyssey Center until May 6th. They said it's a cheesecake-like dessert with a key lime flavor. According to WDWNT Today, or .com. It is a white chocolate covered cheesecake on a base of carrot cake with a white chocolate mini shaped dome on top filled with whipped cream. Interesting. Oh, Alani made an announcement today. Spring is the perfect time for Duffy's friend Stella Lou, who is the money, I believe, to make her debut at Alani, a Disney resort and spa. Stella Lou, a cheerful lavender rabbit, that loves to dance, joins her friends Duffy and Olu, the ukulele-playing turtle, at the resort. How did Stella Lou arrive at this enchanting place, you may ask? One day, Mickey Mouse and Duffy were sharing their memories from their recent trip to Hawaii. What caught Stella Lou's attention was the Hawaiian dance that they described. Curious about all types of dance, Stella Lou decided that she needed to experience this dance for herself, and she joined Mickey and Duffy on a trip to the Hawaiian Islands. Seriously, everything with Disney has a story, and this is on the park blog. Among warm breezes, blue skies, and the sweet scent of flowers, Stella Lou was ecstatic to learn about this new dance, unlike anything that she had ever seen before. It was the luau. As the luau began, Duffy happily watched while Olu strummed his ukulele, and Stella Lou's dreams came true. At Alani, a Disney resort and spa, you can take your favorite friend along with you to Kawa'a Luau to enjoy lively music and traditional Hawaiian dance and experience the warm breezes, fragrant flowers, and the strums of the ukulele just like Stella Lou. Join us in giving a warm welcome to this adorable, huggable bunny. Aloha, Stella Lou. So now a third Duffy friend has joined Duffy and Ulu. It's Stella Lou. Now, why, you may ask, is Duffy so popular? And he's there for meet and greets too, along with his friends. Why is he so popular, you may ask, at Alani? It's because Alani is easy access to Japan. And Duffy is the most popular in Tokyo Disneyland. I mean, it is like, he's more popular than Mickey Mouse. He's more popular than Mickey Mouse meet and greets in Alani. Those lines are way longer for Duffy, who is Mickey Mouse's bear, if you didn't know, his teddy bear, than it actually is for like any other character. Seriously, like there would be no line for Mickey and there's a huge line for Duffy. It's crazy. So apparently Stella Lou is joining as well. Universal Orlando Resort kind of put out a teaser video today with an animatronic of Hagrid for Hagrid's Magical Motorbike Adventure, Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. I think I'm getting close on that title. Which opens June 13th in Universal Orlando Resort. So they put out this teaser video and it said May 6th on it. Stay tuned, and then it said May 6th, and that was it. And it just had a picture of the back of Hagrid. So apparently they're going to announce something May 6th about that particular attraction. Okay, I was reading Twitter earlier today, and Disney posted on their Twitter feed this particular bit of information that I did not know. Now, some of you diehard Donald Duck fans probably already know this, so maybe you can type it in the comments before I say it. Did you know that Donald Duck has a middle name? Did anybody know this? I did not know that Donald Duck had a middle name, but apparently he does. Does anybody know what it is? Anybody? Bueller? Donald Duck has a middle name. It is Fauntleroy. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it is spelled like this. Fauntleroy, and that's all one word. So Donald Duck's middle name is Fauntleroy. So it's Donald Fauntleroy Duck, for reals. I didn't know that, so I thought you might be interested to know that information. Oh, okay. So we talked about this. The Pixar play area that my kids went to in December is no longer available at the Contemporary Resort. So they have taken out, they've taken out all of the kids clubs and all the resorts that used to be available for babysitting. And they took out Pixar Play Place as well at the Contemporary Resort. Well, they also said that they were going to open pretty soon at the Beach Club Resort something that could replace that or take that place. So now it is open. So it says, Avast Yumi Hardy's Captain Hook's pirate crew is now accepting new recruits at Disney's Beach Club Resort. This all-new immersive group experience invites young adventurers into the world of pirate feasting, treasure-seeking, and high-energy sailing. Receiving official pirate names, and learning skills crucial for life on the high seas, recruits ages 4 through 12 will join Captain Hook's crew on a quest for hidden treasure. They'll also solve puzzles and gather clues on land before setting sail on a pontoon boat around Crescent Lake. And of course, Captain Hook himself may check in to ensure new recruits have what it takes to join his legendary ranks. Take a look at the video below. Okay, so they did a video for this in the Disney Parks blog. Captain Hook's pirate crew is priced at $55 plus tax per child. That's the exact same price that Pixar Play Place was. The experience is offered nightly from 5 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. and again for ages 4 through 12 at the Beach Club Resort. This is Captain Hook's Pirate Crew is the name of this experience. From 5 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. at Seaside Retreat in Disney's Beach Club Resort. So if you want to book this, let me know. I can give you the phone number to do it. If you like, if some adults wanted to go out and have some adult time at one of the restaurants there. I mean, the Yachtsman Steakhouse is right there. So if you could book your dining reservation, or like Flying Fish is an excellent signature restaurant on the boardwalk. So if you could book your dining reservation for the same time your kids are going to be here from 5 to 8:30 p.m., they'll feed them because dinner's included, just like it was at the Pixar Play thing. And they'll play with them and do all this stuff with them, and they'll get to meet characters and go on a boat and all kinds of stuff while you're having dinner somewhere else in Epcot or right around there. So that may be a good value for you. So that's already available, and it's available nightly at the Beach Club Resort. Now, I've also heard from fellow Disney Vacation Club members that there is a kids club at the Dolphin Resort. So the Swan and Dolphin Resorts are right there with the Epcot area resorts, but they're not owned by Disney, but they're like on Disney property. They're owned by Marriott. Anywho, the Swan and Dolphin Resorts, the Dolphin Resort has a kids club or a babysitting service. And it's called, I think, the Dolphin Club or the Dolphin. It has the word dolphin in it. But anyway, it's at the Dolphin Resort, and it's for ages 4 through 14? 4 through 14, which covers my kids now that they're getting older, whereas these Disney ones won't cover my oldest anymore. So it's $15 per hour per kid, plus $10 per kid if you want them to eat while they're there, I believe is what it said. And it can go all the way till, starts at 5 p.m. and I think it goes all the way till midnight. It's definitely open later than this. So if you're wanting to do like a longer kind of date night experience, or adult experience, and you want your kids to be able to go and do something, they also feed them there. Like you could pay the $10 and they can eat dinner while they're there. And they have lots of fun stuff for them, and it goes up through age 14. So if you're looking for another place for your kids to go, it's all right there at the Epcot area. So you can either do this pirate thing at the Beach Club Resort that goes from 5 to 8:30. Or 8:30, which is 3.5 hours, or you can do pay per hour at the Dolphin Club over at the Dolphin Resort, which is right there in the same area, and go for a longer date. So good to know. At least there's a kids club still. This just happened like right before I came live. Breaking news, Sinclair is to reportedly buy the 21 regional sports networks that Disney had to spin off when it bought Fox. When it merged with Fox, it had to get rid of these 21 regional sports networks for the United States government to approve the deal. So now there's supposedly a deal where Sinclair will buy these 21 regional sports networks from Disney, and the deal is valued at $10.6 billion. And that is it. So that's literally breaking news that just happened right before I came live. So... all right, that is it. That is all I have for you on this Friday News Live show. Next week, I should still be here. Yes, next week, I should still be here. So you will get a Friday News Live next week as well. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for interacting. I sure appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys later.